Hi, ho ho ho. My name is Philip McMaster, and I am also known as Santa Claus, the Sustainability Santa. So here's my bag. Yeah, the Santa of sustainability. It's called Santa Claus. And I have actually some friends that I brought along to COP29.
Okay.
Here's Roger the reality rooster. Buck, 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 wake up to reality. and and these two characters, by the way, have been up Mount Everest. Yeah. And this is LCP, or Wednesday, the low carbon panda. And here,
Climate change?
well, these are about climate change. In fact, pandas were going extinct not so long ago. So, biodiversity and climate change are effectively the same thing, right? You've got climates changing and the biodiversity failing.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Yeah. So these little toys only say, wake up to reality. Here's the rooster waking us up to the reality that humanity saved the pandas. So now the pandas are coming back to save humanity.
Save humanity.
Yeah, because humanity seems too stupid to save itself. It seems to be, heading off the edge of the cliff at full speed, with apparently no idea that it's doing it. The vast majority of people.
Santa for saving the earth.
Nobody can save the earth. It's not something that's saved. It's saving humanity. The earth is fine. In fact, it's maybe better without us, because we don't treat the earth well. We pollute it and we abuse it and we heat it up and we take away all the nutrients and so on of the animals. We take away their habitats. So that's the challenge, is that humanity, you'd think we were smart, but actually our ancestors were way smarter than we are today. The old leaders of empires were, have you ever heard of the mandate of heaven?
Sure.
Yeah. So the leaders were taken out, removed by the people when the leaders did not serve the people and nature. For instance, in China, the emperors in especially Yunnan province, what was Yunnan country, they forbid the hunting of animals in the spring, right? And so that the animals could breed. But then they changed. But the law changes with the seasons. Change with the seasons.
Oh.
So in the season of after they've had babies and the numbers have increased, in the fall it was okay to hunt. So this is the logic. This is intelligence. This is human intelligence, but it's also species intelligence. Is that you need other species in order to live. So that's why we have these, little characters. It's almost to, tell a child's story that adults can understand.
Do you agree with the militarization of the powers?
The what?
Militarization of the powers.
What powers?
Powers. United States and the West countries.
We're all going to blow ourselves up. If we continue
because
to be
we act in peace.
Yeah, exactly.
Because your toys claim
here's,
about the peace.
Exactly. In fact, we have a little. We just made it. Where's that sticker? Where's the? Anyone? Yeah.
Okay.
Make childhood
great again. Okay.
Make childhood.
That's great.
Right? Because actually, all the leaders around the world, what are they leading? What are they leading? Well, they think they're leading countries. They think they're leading groups of people. But are they really? Because what they're doing is actually they're creating circumstances in which many of their own people die and their other people die. In the United States,
and die animals, okay.
Well, the animals are being wiped out, like with no conscience whatsoever. We don't care about the animals. We think they're just serving us.
How we can collaborate our attempts?
It's a very long story. It's a very difficult thing.
As Santa, you can ask.
Well,
you can answer.
I think I have some effect. Maybe not on older people because they're so set in their ways. They're so inflexible. But younger people are much more open to different ways of we call it different living arrangements.
Oh,
Because the living arrangements that we have on the planet today are not, they may be comfortable for a very small percentage of the human population, but it's not comfortable for the rest.
and what's the expectation from COP29?
Well, we have another campaign in here in COP29, and I wish I had it right in front of me.
Which
I
one?
may have it around my neck. That's what it is.
Ah.
Okay. It's called Peace Plus 1 Trillion.
Okay.
And there's $1 trillion
Okay.
that needs to be raised per year, because we haven't, since 2009, the West, let's call it, the global North has been promising this, but it's not happened, right? Never.
Yeah.
They've never achieved it. None of these leaders have ever achieved it. They just staring at their navels. They're staring at their belly button. They don't
But
think.
they said we achieved some decisions.
How? What?
Maybe
Where?
maybe they will claim at the end of the COP29.
Oh well, this
Exactly,
is
they
this
will-
is
they
the
will
1 trillion.
publish.
This is the 1 trillion. But you know, talk is cheap. Like you can promise stuff, but you have to deliver, and that's the challenge.
Challenge.
That's the challenge. Is the delivery of this $1 trillion. Let's see. You know, and I would say to you that if this COP does not deliver a binding, internationally binding agreement that the $1 trillion will go to the
$1 trillion. Yeah.
$1 trillion a year. A year. It's a huge amount,
It's for a huge funds.
right? And so, why are we asking? Why is the world asking for such a huge amount? Because we failed so many times to come through. That's why. It's like a family. If you lie to your children over and over and over and over again, do they trust you? No. Do they thrive? No. So that's the problem. The world is a family. The world is a group of people. And we have to be more harmonious. We have to be more respectful, empathetic towards the challenges of others. If we still battle with each other because of our ethnicity or our religion or language or skin color, this kind of thing will kill everybody.
Sure, I agree.
Right. So that's human history. The difference is today we have a very different
Yes.
we have a very different situation. We have a very different situation in. Oh, it's Susanna.
Sana.
Yes.
This is the head of Open Dialogue. Open Dialogue.
From Canada?
No,
No, I'm from Poland.
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 Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
but she started this thing, and I actually participated in Open Dialogue in Egypt.
Yeah, and he was at our side event today. That's why I'm here. I want
You was
to
in
say
Egypt?
Thank you so
Well-
much.
well,
It was in
where-
Egypt, COP 27?
27, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
2022. Sharm el
Because
Sheikh.
you see, there's young people that are doing amazing things, but they're not the COP. And I said, what did I say today? I said that people like Susanna here, they are creating a new COP, but don't call it COP. They're creating a new way that young people particularly, but everybody can just participate in being part of the solution. Because everything is about healing yourself, healing your community, and healing the earth. You don't heal the earth by throwing
Correct.
money at it.
Correct.
It doesn't work. You plant dollar bills in the ground, nothing happens. They just rot because they're worth nothing. So anyway, that's the thing, and I thank you for.
Thanks
for-
a lot.
I thank you for thanking.
Thank you.
Because what the other thing is that young people generally don't get much recognition.
Initial.
They're invited. There's a big poster saying, "Oh, we
Pictures.
have and lots of photos with leaders and stuff." But in the end, they're not listened to. They don't care, because they never intended to listen. They just intended to cover their ass and not be blamed for not including the youth.